manually to an underwriter, and the underwriter can actually look at it.
Let's get the class started. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, I love it. See, how you doing? All right. You guys, hi, come on in. We're just finishing up the time management portion of the class.
Good.
All right, have a seat. All right, so you guys know how I like to say good morning. We're going to do this all together. I'm going to say how you doing, and nice and loud, you're going to answer me with how you doing, nice and loud, a lot of attitude. You ready? How you doing?
How you doing?
All right. You know, most people think all Italians are in the mafia, but I'm here to tell you that's not true. That's because most of us are in the witness protection program. So I have two people with me today that are going to help with the class, my subject matter experts. Josh, tell everybody who you are, please.
Hey guys, most of you probably know me by now. Josh Reefer, loan officer with Intercontinental Capital Group. Been in the business for 15 years now.
Do me a favor, Eddie.
Yeah.
This is the sign-in sheet. I'm going to start it all the way in the back. Just sign it, pass it up here, and then it'll go downstairs. We'll get your certificates made for you. Fair enough?
Putting down 10% or greater, it stays on for 11 years, right? The mortgage insurance?
So what happens is we tell people that they're in a conforming loan. It has to stay on there for at least 5 years, and then if you have your house appraised and it's less than 80% LTV, you might be able to drop it off. So you're going to learn an awful lot here. Whether it's the loan officer providing the loan, the processes that work on it, the underwriting. So there's always
Question.
yes.
If you can put down 10%, you're saying 10% will bring it down. Why go with an FHA loan?
With FHA, it's just that percentage.
Right.
It depends on your down payment. So you could have a 620 or a 680, you're still paying 0.85 on your monthly mortgage insurance. With conventional, it's credit score driven.
Right.
So that's why somebody would go FHA. So if they're putting 10% down, I do it all the time. If they do 10% down, their credit score is not up to par. Please go.
So basically, you're saying that this is done before she even puts the deal together.
I need to know time frame on what it's going to take to get the credit scores up. So if you have stuff to work with, it goes fairly quickly. If you need to reestablish new credit, then it takes 30 days or more.
Let me get all the numbers here so you guys see what happens. People think, oh, I want to buy that house, it's $1 million, I want to buy it. Do they not? They're not based in reality. Sometimes we have to bring them to reality. So they're looking for $1 million purchase price. All right? So, how much money does the husband make a year?
25,000.
I got to start from that. How much?
Not in the Bronx.
$350,000 income for the husband.
W2?
Put down income. Husband, $350,000. Now,
No shot, he's up.
I'm saying what he does for a living. He's a street pharmacist. He's making that paper, right?
He's making $1 million.
That might be a tough one to qualify, by the way, right? Well, if somehow we could get them qualified, would you owe me a lot of money? So we have $350,000 plus $85,000. Are moving out for 8 weeks or so, you got 8 weeks worth of time to fix things. I will tell you now that I have seen on the side of houses, there'll be a hole in the wall on the outside of the house.
You know, if you got to get it done, if there's something wrong with the property, you can get it closed, you get it closed. That's what you got to do.
Josh, have you ever had to do that in any of your deals?
Yeah, I was actually doing a reverse mortgage, and we literally had to go cut out the door, take it out, have the appraiser go take a picture, and then we had to go back out and then put the sheetrock back up and close it off on.
How long has this board been in existence? 2 years? 3 years?
I'm close to 100.
Close to, oh, I was off by a few years. Close to 100 years. Tell us about those two events. I came to both of those events.
$15,000 each, $60,000, and they were able to do a lot of studying of those neighborhoods. They were, I guess the thing that I just love is that they found their voice. Before they used to argue based on emotion, now they're arguing based on statistical facts. And I started this job 4 years ago, and I'm trying to get those people to come back. Realtors or professionals to become a member of this association are willing to do that. I'm willing to make changes that are necessary because our history is too rich.
Tell us one thing that you learned about FHA that you didn't know. Okay? Carnell, tell us one thing that you learned today that you didn't know. One thing. That is the correct answer. One thing that you didn't know before you got to this place.
That's when you come in. You don't have to go home. You gotta get the hell out of here. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
That's the instructor.
All right, thanks, pal. Thank you. Always a pleasure. Thank you. Always a pleasure. Thank you. Thank you. Always a pleasure.
Mine.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're always
Great.
very much. All right, man.
You know that? I can learn from you. Doug Vairo, he's awesome.
Otis. But they should. Sure. Okay. No problem. You're having a bad day, huh?
Yeah.
All right, no problem.
I can fix it for you, don't worry. Yeah, I registered and I put it in. Why isn't my name there?
So when have you ever made a mistake, an accounting mistake, or?
What was the point of me registering? Putting it so I don't have to bring all this.
Okay, you don't have to. All you gotta do is sign in, sign out. We'll look up your number. It's okay.
What was
It's
the
all
point
good.
you making on that VA?
It's all
I'm
good.
sorry. What was the point that was being made
I
on
need
that
a bottle of
VA?
Xanax right away.